Let's go. Try these guys again. These guys are nice.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago.
Go!
Made their entrance. They are ready
God,
to do
I'm
battle
king.
with the Buffalo Bills. Cody Parkey now, ready to get this one started. And off we go.
I started the new stream.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
You gonna play with them Cowboys?
Hell no, dude. They're terrible.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard.
I'll root for them in real life, but
throwing now is Allen.
no, get the come on.
Incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics.
Man.
You're good at it.
Well, I try. All right, I don't know how good I am,
Overthrew
but it
him.
doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he will be very
4th and
close to
inches?
the first down,
What?
But I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
That's bullshit. Well, you know we're going for that.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Yeah, it's first down. Let's go.
First down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary.
Come on, can we get some blockers and shit?
As he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Myles Garrett showing that athleticism as he gets in to make the play. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Here's Allen.
Shit.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
Ogunjobi.
Great job defensively. defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
That's the one thing about the Browns defense, dude. Their line is crucial.
With work to do on 3rd and long. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Oh.
And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
You know, sometimes you just wonder if the game is against you.
It's always
First
possible.
and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. First down, Young.
What is this dude doing?
On the first play of the drive, give him 14.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
We quit.
No, I think he was making some substitutions.
Again on first down.
There we go.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. Now on 2nd and 16. Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. He took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch. Take the hit. And pick up yardage, but in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Oh, there we go.
Traffic and it's intercepted.
Oh.
Picked up by Jordan Poyer. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield.
That is what I'm talking about.
So after the INT,
Dude, he jumped like 20 feet.
On the left side, he finds Beasley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8.
That's what we need to happen.
A good pickup there. 8 yards.
Need some athletes out there.
At the Browns' 27-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run out of the cemetery. And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a 2nd straight play.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. Now they go screen. It's complete.
There we go. First down.
15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
13 yards. First down, Buffalo.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
All right.
Play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Flush to his right.
Give me some.
Looking end zone, but it's
no.
Come
on, that should have been touchdown for sure.
That's an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now,
that should have been a touchdown for sure.
Try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Ah, throw it away.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
This guy is going to make you work for it.
Yeah.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
What?
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
No.
Batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Kevin Johnson. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Oh, man.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback.
I think the Cowboys just lost. I was trying to pay attention to that, and they threw an interception, too.
It's going to come in hot, square your body to the quarterback, and be ready to make the catch.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. He's brought down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss.
This might be a defensive game.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on
Let's go.
down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
Oh, shit, the Cowboys just got the ball back.
Oh, snap.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
At the 39-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
22 yards there, a first down.
Bills first down.
Singletary here running out of the gun. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Allen.
No!
This is going to be intercepted.
No way!
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
Man, dude, that was a perfect
I don't think
pass.
it's going to rattle him necessarily. But I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one?
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fade.
And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Mayfield to throw it. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. He's got a man. Complete.
Wow.
Odell Beckham.
Wow.
Jr. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, as the first half is winding down, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
I can't believe that happened. 4th down and everything. That's bullshit, dude. That shit would never happen in real life.
So not much time to speak of.
Better make something happen.
First half as the
So
kicks away.
dumb, man.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drive is insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
You got this guy feeling confident.
To throw again, Allen. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards on the play. First down. Operating from the gun, Allen. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Cole Beasley, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. A final shot before half for Allen. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. The Browns are going to get the 2nd half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense,
the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Ed Oliver picks up his second sack of the afternoon. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
All right, Cowboys lost.
They go play action. Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
45-yard line.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And again, it's Chubb. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
The ball carrier.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Mayfield now from the 50.
No.
Scrap for the football, and
what?
He's come down with it. And he is going to have a Browns
Come on.
first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. A run for Nick Chubb. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They'll run with Chubb, and this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the Bills' 9-yard line.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now Chubb. And
wow.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Browns add on to their lead. Circle that drive.
Getting a little out of hand.
One to remember, well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
I definitely got to make something happen on this drive.
Fuck yeah, you better.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Allen off the play fake.
Throw the fucking ball away. What the hell?
He's taken down. Olivier Vernon able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
That's his second sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their
I mean, you did the whole fucking throwing motion. Throw the ball.
Yeah, you did. I saw that.
What moves they need to do to set them up?
And I was just trying to throw the ball away, so I didn't get sacked. What the hell?
It was like it was glued to his hand.
Yeah.
Like he tried to fling it off.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now Allen. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 15. To throw, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. He's going to go deep, and that's caught.
Let's go.
35. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
The Bills on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Allen.
Let's go, baby.
And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills draw a bit closer.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like based on coverage.
All right. Made a little something happen. Defense to just step up here.
And for good reason.
The point after is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Okay.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation.
Come on.
With your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you gave that thing coming.
And then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
Come on.
That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Taken down.
The 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game.
Second and a yard.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times
my defense can't do shit right now.
But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. It's a gain of 6, moves them to a 3rd and 2 situation. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Over plus. Damn.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
Damn.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football, understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Chubb. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after
my.
6. The Bills are going to go ahead and
I need him to make one mistake.
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
If I can get the ball back, I feel like I have a good chance.
On the ground, it's Chubb.
Oh, no, he got a first down, too.
Right at the 15-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Yeah, he's just going to keep running the ball now.
A.J. Klein on the tackle there. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock.
I need him to make a mistake right here and just throw one up.
They run.
Oh, God.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get him home free. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Mayfield finding Odell Beckham with a touchdown pass.
This one's over.
6 to their lead.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Yeah, dude, video games are just
I think you're pretty much there.
not my thing today.
Make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw.
Damn.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's
I
applying
suck.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory.
Coach is
here.
all frustrated.
It was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game.
Right, let me get the fuck out. Let me get out of this game.
The airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This is the type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency.
You gonna continue to play?
And they just took control.
Yeah, I'll keep playing. I mean, the Cowboys lost, so you know.
You've been
That
watching
was a run up the
NFL
street. Grab
on
me some
EA
lunch. I'll get back
Sports for
on here.
more. Find
All
us
right,
on
cool.
Twitter.
I should be back.
Alright. Alright. Excuse me. Let me